Can we have another question?
Speaking of the fans, I mean, they have set Twitter ablaze. They've been dying to know for 10 years. Who is this about?
Oh, you know what? That's one of the interesting questions that people ask me all the time about songs. And what I think is important to note is that these songs were mine years ago when they were written. Now they're ours. Now they're shared. They're caroling that song out there. I think every person out there might have someone they think of when they hear the song, and that's what I want.
Well, we were all watching you on the VMAs, and we're really impressed by the Innocent song that you had, and especially because that was the way you chose to handle that situation with Kanye. Have you heard from him since that show?
I don't really talk about that. I do love you, though.
Can we have another question?
So you continue to write about ex-boyfriends. You would think that people would be scared to even be near you because they have to know, right, that you're gonna, because that's what you write about your experience.
It seems to be the pattern, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's a new one that people are speculating that it was about John Mayer, and because it's Dear John, and it could just be a Dear John song. It could just be that.
That song kind of is what it is.
Taylor, I thought maybe we could put all the talk of clues and album stuff to rest, and you could just potentially tell us when the album is coming out and what it's going to be called.
You know, that's such a good idea. That would make it so much easier, wouldn't it?
And it would be a real scoop for us.
I don't think I'm gonna.
Are you still a fan? I take it now.
You know, I don't know him, and I don't want to start anything because I had a great night tonight.
Yeah.
Are you going to reach out to Kanye?
Thank you guys so much.
Just going to try to have a good night. Thank you so much.
Justin Bieber is a little bit of a dork when the camera's on him. Do you have any celebrity friends who are less cool than perhaps people think?
Selena, you get what you see.
Yeah.
Except she's awesome when she's mad.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. Like, she talks so fast.
It was definitely a very exciting night.
So you're up on stage, and I listen, I hate to make you go through this again, but, you know, our listeners want to know on our multiple stations.
Honestly, I just am trying not to make it into a bigger deal than it already is. It's kind of become more of a big deal than I ever thought it would be. So I just, it happened on TV, so everybody saw what happened. And, I just would like to maybe move on a little bit.
I love the line, "I know I'm a psycho" on the phone, because it just reminded me of the fact that us girls, we've all had moments of going absolutely cray-cray for a man when we've been in love. What's the craziest thing you've done when you've been besotted with somebody? The most psycho thing you've done?
Well, guys have had that moment too on the phone. This is not just a girl thing. But, I mean, I think that with this song, we really just wanted to have the song not really be fully taking itself seriously.
There is a lot of talk about you and the Kennedys these days.
Is there?
There is.
Do tell.
Reports that you're dating Connor Kennedy. True?
I don't talk about my personal life in that great detail. I write about it all in my songs, but when I get in an interview, it just sort of feels, it's not as much what I do.
Taylor's Summer of Love headlines were endless.
Can I just make one observation, though? It seems like you had a really fun summer. Is that accurate?
It was a great summer. The single came out and did so well, made the album. It was a great summer.
The album is called Speak Now, and there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of reporting about that it's about the men in your life. Is there anything you want to say about that this morning?
Well, I'm always going to write about my life, and I guess people are always going to speculate on who the songs are about, and I'm always going to not tell them.
Now, Taylor, if you were to write a song right now about love, how would that go?
What?
Like, if you would just write a song, are you optimistic about love? How do you feel about love right now?
I'm always optimistic about love.
Mm-hmm. What's down there? What do you keep looking at down there?
That's my hands and my dress.
Going like that?
Yeah.
So you're always optimistic about love?
Yes, always, sometimes.
Mm-hmm. But right now you are?
Well, why wouldn't anyone be?
And why did you name it Style? because the hook is "We never go out of style."
But before the
so,
hook.
and I thought "We never go out of style" was a long title.
Got it. Got it. But before the hook, you didn't know what the title was going to be, right?
Well, when you're writing a song, you just kind of are like, you know, you let the song happen and turn into what it's going to turn into, and that just ended up being the title, and it's pretty slick.
This promises a new album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the.
for sure.
Do we know when it's on the way?
We do.
Okay.
We don't.
No, I certainly.
But I'm really flattered that you would be curious.
Taylor Swift, just before we let you go, could you just please tell us the album name and when it's going to be released?
I'll just get back to you. Just give me 20 seconds. I'm going to go pet a kitten, and then I'll come back and tell you.